It's you know, verbal when he's not happy, you know, and we've seen that in the past, and you know, we all know that the tire didn't have as much grip as it needed. If we slam Goodyear, you know, are they going to fix it? Well, they're going to fix it whether we, you know, talk bad about them or not, you know. So one thing I will say in Goodyear's defense that I think is a problem is, and I've said this a couple times, if you go back 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, I just came into this deal about 5 years ago, if you had too much camber in your car, or you drove the car too hard, like Kyle Busch someone could argue did in the nationwide race, you blow a tire and you go in the fence and your day's over and you go back to the drawing board. Now, we have to have some responsibility as drivers and crews to get the right camber in the car with what will last, and get a bead blower on it and not overdrive the car and blow the tire out. You can do that. Now we can't do that anymore. They have made, and I don't want to, you know, be over impacted, but they've made it not child proof, but we've made it dummy proof, if you will. We can't hurt that tire anymore. We can put all the camber in it we want. We can drive like however we want to drive, and nothing happens. Everybody, you have to be responsible for your own actions. And if we put too much camber in the car, because it makes it a little bit faster, so we're going to try and put 7 degrees of camber in it, and we blow a tire out and go in the fence, it's not Goodyear's fault. We had 9 degrees of camber and 9 pounds of air in the tire at Pocono, and everybody blew out left front tires, and they came apart, ripped the fenders off them. And was it Goodyear's fault? No. It was our fault for having 9 pounds of air and 9 degrees of camber and hitting the curb at 200, and it blows the tire out. That's not Goodyear's fault. But they have to go back and do damage control, because they said, oh gosh, look at this piece of crap tire Goodyear has. Everybody blew out left front tires. So they go back and build something construction-wise that we can't damage anymore, you know, so we don't make them look bad. And then we go and cuss them out because they got a tire so hard we can't race on it anymore. So there's a middle ground there that we've, you know, that we all have to find.
What about your tire here today, Greg?
The tire here today, I'm real happy with. You know, unfortunately, we only have 13 laps so far. I'm real happy with the way the car's just started off. I may have a different opinion by the end of the day, but with the first 13 laps of the practice, the tire seems to have a decent amount of grip. I'm not out there about ready to bust my butt, you know, going in the corner. You know, obviously we haven't seen any wear yet, you know, but the front end wants to chatter a little bit, and we're getting our car down on the racetrack and getting a little better setup in it. We made an adjustment, went out and picked up a full second. So, you know, we're about half a second off the other 2 cars right now, but, you know, we got another adjustment, that much more. So we're thinking we're right in the ballpark. But so far, what we've driven on today, 13 laps, seems to be a good tire. You know,
same track?
Not all over the place.
Is it the same track?
No, it's, well, yes and no. It's the same track, but you know, some of the humps and bumps and things are gone that used to be there. And you know, we're used to a tire that you know, in a real abrasive racetrack. You know, so I knew what to expect. Now we're kind of tiptoeing because we don't know what to expect. We certainly don't want to tear the right side off the thing in the first 13 laps of the day. So we're kind of creeping up to